I think there are several issues. I think the people who are in power want to stay there as long as they can, and then they will keep the rules in that way that you should have a certain age to become member of parliament. And secondly, sometimes I think people also make politics so complicated that youth think it's too boring or it's too complicated or we can't change anything anyway. What I find striking is that only 1.9% of members of parliament are minus 30, while 50% of the global population is minus 30. And it's very strange, this discrepancy. So we also see in a lot of political situations that the voice of the older voter, the retired person, is heard very well, and that nobody wants to touch the rights of of that group. But in fact, if we need to cut some budgets, we go and look at the future ones, or we say, yeah, we will do something, but you won't feel it now. It will be for in 10 or 20 years. So for the group who doesn't have its representatives in large numbers now in the assemblies. So that's a thing we really should change. Well, in the current age of social media, we should work with social media, of course, and there we should be very short and precise. We also see it in new media strategies. If you have a video of 10, 15 seconds max, people would use that, would read it, would share it on their wall or Snapchat it, because even I'm an old person already. I'm on Facebook. The new generation isn't on Facebook anymore, or it's certainly on Snapchat or Instagram. So it's changing all the time. So we should use the new technologies, that's for sure. And I think we really underestimate the power of the technology. It's much more interconnected. People see what's possible in other countries, and they don't take authority or tradition anymore for granted. I think that's a very important effect of technology. Well, I think a lot about what should change in society, and I have been interested in politics since I was a little boy. And I always follow the news in on different channels. So I wanted to be part of it, sit on the front row and try to give a push now and then in the good direction. And I'm trying to do that in my party for exactly the sustainability part, for sustainable cities, for urban policy, for an inclusive society.